So, well, Beverley and I started doing our art form. Bev started 35 years ago doing her decoupage, which we'll see in a minute. And when I retired from doing dentistry about 9 years ago, I wanted to continue making something. Because in dentistry you make something every day, fillings or crowns or whatever. I was very interested in Africa. So these are the red women of Namibia. So this one, rather complex. All the clays are different colours. I made the clays different colours to start with, so there's no staining there. It's all natural coloured clay.
Wow.
Before I started. A very difficult piece was this Queen Anne. Again, no staining. This is terracotta, and this is white clay. The art was to try and keep the red away from the white and the white away from the red. And Midge Johansson is somebody who helps me finish a piece. She's very critical, and she said to me, "How did you manage that?" And I said, "Very carefully." Coming down.
Actually, that's really interesting because every little, even these little things here like that, if you turn around, darling, these little things, he did every one of those by hand.
2,800 of those, I counted them.
By hand.
Wow. And how long did that take you to make?
Oh, this was probably that piece with all the straps and the armour. There'd be 150 to 200 hours in that,
wow.
Spread over a 2 or 3 month period.
Wow.
But this is the Game of Thrones section. I'm really interested now in doing bronze work, so these are all very recent. You can see how the 3 different colours have come out differently. Every one is different. It depends on the metal, even right down to the atmospheric pressure and how the copper sulphate that they paint on and burn it off with a burner, Bunsen burner. It affects it different ways depending on the artist putting it on, who's in the foundry, and how much copper sulphate stays on when it's being burnt off, and you get all the different colours. But this one is particularly interesting because it's not bronze.
Oh.
That is clay. And Beverley painted it for me to make it look like bronze.
Right. So
But we say it's patina, it's not,
It's a patina, just to make it look. We can move down to. Well, this is a popular piece. Clint Eastwood. He's rather popular. He's sold tonight.
fantastic.
I knew Clint would go tonight.
Yeah. So moving down here, this is Beverley's section.
All right. And Beverley, how long would you spend on something like one of these pots over here?
It's very hard because I did start to write down, if I sat down, right, I'm going to do this now, then 2 hours, 3 hours, but after a while, because it involves, I might sit for 2 or 3 hours just cutting out alone, and I have iris scissors and loops that dentists use. And then by the time you paint it and sand it, and depending on how many coats, you just keep varnishing and sanding until you can't feel the cutouts anymore. So I have no idea how. I don't time it. We've both worked out that any art form like that is for the love of it, not for You don't get paid for your time.
Yes. Countless hours of love, hey?
Something happened.
Right. So tell me about this box here. We've got a bit of a treasure chest going on.
I'm actually keeping that because I particularly like it.
That's the paper that she used to do the cutouts.
Right.
So that there, that image is there. It's reversed and changed. And if I run my finger over that, I can't feel any paper at all. because it's had between 100 and 120 coats of varnish over a period of 2-3 months.
Wow.
Most of this here, to blend that picture, this was a calendar. I started off pages from a calendar. So this is, a lot of that is hand painted to blend the pictures in, and this was from the same, that's from the same paper. So, and a lot of that is hand painted as well.
Incredible.
So I'm actually going to keep this for myself.
Oh, that's fair enough.
There's a lot of work in that.
A lot of time and love made creating that, eh?
So that's what keeps us busy.
Right.
Because we've been married for 62 years now.
So you got your passion and creativity in art like
Yes.
that? Well, I must say, you've made a magnificent creation, both of you, and it's wonderful to see you both working together
Thank you. Well, we've
and
got
having so
two
much
of our
fun.
magnificent creation sons downstairs, two of the four as well.
Yeah.
Right,
4 sons.
Four
They're
sons.
we had 4 under 6.
there you go.
And our oldest is about to turn 61 next week. Yeah, but that was my first egg. You
Yes.
can't buy the wrapping paper, but see, I would have put it up there, but all that cream background, I've cut out everything to get these.
Wow.
See that, I got that from that.
Right. Well, you can see the detail in cutting, how precise that is to get that
But
exactly
it's very
out.
relaxing.
And do you use a razor or just scissors?
Iris scissors.
Iris scissors that eye
ophthalmic
surgeons use for operating.
ophthalmic surgeons use. They're very, very fine. And they're like hundreds of dollars just for a little tiny pair.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long have you been doing sculpture, Stan?
As serious as this, 9 years.
9 years. And you did my sculpture.
Yes, I did.
Let's go and have a look at it.
Okay.
It's over here. What I want to say to Felix is, can you see any resemblance in that?
I think so.
I've got a lovely photo of myself with him in clay, and I'm like this. Because his face, I made his face almost the same size as mine. And I would get something just right and I'd start laughing because it was Don.
There you go.
And I put the leather jacket on him. No jewellery.
No jewelry. There you go. Thanks, Stan.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.